Hey, what's good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you're doing well. And today I am checking out the Beatles. All right. Now, if you're new to the channel, I didn't grow up listening to the Beatles. I grew up listening to a lot of 90s, 2000s R&B and hip hop mainly, with a lot of exceptions. I did catch some songs from different genres from time to time, but I pretty much, the majority of my music listening, I kind of stayed in the pocket of a Jay-Z, DMX, Twister, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Outkast, The Roots, Common. The list goes on and on and on. Wu-Tang Clan, and then a whole list of R&B artists. So that was the majority of my music listening, with the exception of some oldies that I might have heard, grown-ups at the time listening to, that kind of stuck with you. Songs from Marvin Gaye and Michael Jackson, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, those two. So, but the Beatles didn't fit in that catalog, okay? Even Eminem didn't really fit that much in that catalog for me, as I wasn't the biggest Eminem fanboy out there, okay? My favorite rapper is Jay-Z, all right? I didn't respect Eminem until I heard a verse that he did on the Blueprint album, and he killed Jay-Z in that verse, and but at first I thought he was a goofy rapper that could rhyme, with the "Hi, my name is," and then he did some serious songs, and then I saw the talent. And the last album I bought from Eminem was The Eminem Show. But anyway, that's a tangent. Today, we're people who are Beatles fans, they probably don't even listen to Eminem, or let me know in the comments if you do. So yeah, I didn't grow up listening to the Beatles, but my music taste has changed dramatically as I've aged, to the point where most of the music that I listen to is new. You know what I mean? Sometimes I go back, but I listen to new to me, old to you. A lot of it is requests that you guys have sent me from different genres that I didn't grow up listening to, because I find a lot of it fascinating, and the Beatles fit in that category. So yeah, this is the Beatles, A Day in the Life. And before we get started, if you like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video. If you want to stay up to date whenever I post, subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way, if I post a video you want to see, it'll show up in your algorithm. The engagement, the likes, the comments really helps out the show. I truly appreciate it. As you know, I am not getting paid for a Beatles video. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Check, check. 1 2 1 2. There we go. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's go.
I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh.
Okay, so this may be more of after the reaction, because I reacted to A Day in the Life. I'm bad with remembering titles, but I would say that this is probably the best Beatles song that I've heard so far. I haven't heard their whole catalog, but it's my favorite or whatever. And I have listened to this on my bike rides. I absolutely love the nostalgic vibe of his voice for this one. So this will be more, I guess, of a review, so to speak, or how do I feel after I've heard the song? Because I've heard this song a lot of times, not enough to know it by heart, but enough to love it. All right, but let's go ahead and rewind back here. But as soon as the first part came on, I said, oh, this is one I did remember to add to the playlist, and I did listen to it in the Forerunner.
The news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car.
Gosh. drums
He
here.
didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared.
The selection for his voice that he chose for this song is just one of the most beautiful things. It's one of the best things about the song. It's so sad, but it's so slow. But it's probably just the choice to go with that is just amazing. On top of the band, all right.
He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared.
This is sparkling water. They're not paying me, so I'm gonna call it Al Pacino water. So I want you guys to think I'm drinking beer I'm on a 3-day fast, so the only thing I'm allowed is water. So sparkling water helps, and this is day 2. So forgive me, but yeah, I typically don't try not to show brands when I'm listening to music, but drinking sparkling water today.
They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords. I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look, having read the book. I'd love to turn you.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Not sure what instrument that is, but I like it. I love how his vocals mimicked the riff, whatever instrument that is, and it kind of like blended together. Look at the fashion. We have to switch up. I guess that was uncomfortable on purpose. All right. The video is also pretty trippy.
Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head.
Like the bass
Found
there.
my way downstairs and drank a cup. And looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. And somebody spoke and I went into a dream.
All right. Love this part.
I read the news.
This is pure genius. Oh my gosh, with the orchestra here. Doesn't get classier than this.
Head. Found my way downstairs and drank a cup. And looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. And somebody spoke and I went into a dream.
Oh man.
cheer.
Now he speeds it up.
And though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. I'd love to tell
I thought I read a comment that said they had to like bleep out some of the lyrics for certain Beatles records because it was such a different time back then. Man, how would they react now? With society, with culture today, it just blows my mind when I think about that. Like, what things used to be taboo versus how like nothing's off limits today. Like nothing, all right? It's crazy. Really uncomfortable. Listen, I don't understand the video, or let me get this off the screen here. I don't understand the video or the lyrics for the most part. Really don't care as much. Oh, thought I had autoplay off. Maybe that's the best Beatles song. All right. Oh my gosh, that's the one Michael Jackson covered, but that's another story. But anyways, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I loved a lot of things about this record. It's a masterpiece. I think when you bring in an orchestra, you're cheating. Right? You're cheating at that point. But from what I understand, you guys can explain the lyrics in the video and stuff like that. In the comments, I read them. I don't have time to respond to everyone, although I try to, but I do at least read them. And I thank you guys for watching and everything. But yeah, Beatles might be one of those bands where you might have a lot of favorite songs depending on what stage you are at in life. All right. That's what I've noticed, at least with me. So yeah, I'm in this journey. If you guys have any requests, feel free to let me know in the comment section what I should check out next from these guys. You guys know I love great songwriting, and this is the pinnacle. So if you like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.
I did it.